Hello, my name is Kiyana Kelly, and I serve as the Executive Director for the Southern University Agricultural Research and Extension Center's 1890 Center of Excellence for Nutrition, Health, Wellness, and Quality of Life.
Hello, and my name is Brittany Howard, and I serve as the project manager.
And today we will discuss advancing access and quality of life to support community growth through impactful partnerships. The 1890 Center of Excellence for Nutrition, Health, Wellness, and Quality of Life, also known as the COE, primary goal is to expand the capacity of 1890 institutions to support community health through integrated efforts in nutrition-focused research, education, and outreach. The specific objectives are research to enhance institutional research capabilities related to food intake and associated nutrition and health outcomes. Teaching to strengthen and advance innovative educational strategies in food and nutrition for students at 1890 institutions. And extension to deliver multi-state outreach programs that provide training and education in food and nutrition to a wide range of communities.
So, for research, through our center at Southern University, we are the host center. We also partner with North Carolina A&T and Tuskegee University. So, with our research, we're looking at the microbial community that's located in our small intestines. And so, through this, Tuskegee, North Carolina, and Southern University both recruit participants, or all three of us recruit participants from each of its surrounding areas. So in order to do that, they do have certain criteria. You have to have a certain BMI and then also in a certain age range. And participants collect 5 days worth of food diaries. And on the fifth day, you would collect a stool sample. All the stool samples that are collected along with the food diaries are then shipped to North Carolina to be further analyzed. So in the picture, you see me preparing the samples for shipment. And then in the next picture, you see one of the researchers at North Carolina having a class where they're showing students how they analyze the stool samples. The expected products and results are listed below. So the point of the project is to identify whether, based on the region you're in, the diet, what does that determine the microbial community that you have in your body. So this is done at North Carolina. And if you would like to see how the stool samples are analyzed, you can scan the QR code in the picture below.
Teaching. Our objective is to expose students to the best educational and leadership opportunities within the field of nutrition, health, wellness, and quality of life. Among the three institutions, each institution is tasked with recruiting 3 student scholars for a total of 9 scholars collectively. This can be undergraduate or graduate, and through this effort, we're able to collaborate and participate in innovative research and extension projects that have a direct impact on diet-related issues. We are also able to provide virtual symposium series on diet-related health issues to the 1890 communities through virtual seminars. To date, we have conducted 22 presentations by distinguished presenters in the areas of nutrition, health, wellness, quality of life, and related diseases. Please join us for our next virtual seminar that will be held on Thursday, November the 6th at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. To register, we've included the QR code here. Our presenter will be Dr. Janelle Robinson from Prairie View A&M. She will discuss integrating creative and performing arts into nutrition education and research. Additionally, we've included a QR code for you to watch additional series that have been conducted from our prior years. Here you will see our 2025 series down here, just a few. August 2025, we had a presenter to discuss sleeping on sleep, the epidemic of ignoring our beds. And last month, mental health's impact on heart health.
For our extension component, the objective is to create the platform and opportunity for Southern, North Carolina, and Tuskegee to work collaboratively to further strengthen the existing nutrition education programs at each institution. So each institution has different programs that they focus on in order for us to be able to accomplish this goal. So test the feasibility of the extensive program. So at Southern University, we have a SU Together, Move More, Eat Better class that we'll talk on more later on in the presentation. At Tuskegee University, they have a Make Fruits and Vegetables Available to All garden program that we'll also discuss. And with these efforts, we share resources and experiences, develop emerging technologies for extension programs that can help communities combat diet-related issues to a healthy life. North Carolina also has an effort in this part as well. In the picture, you see this is an effort that they gave at North Carolina where they did a play on fruit art with, looks like pre-K and kindergarten students, and was able to show them about fruits, my plate, and different things of that nature. In the next slide, you also see additional photos from outreach that we have conducted. In the first photo, we had a health fair on campus. And so at our health fairs, we always have handouts about all the free programming and opportunities that are available to all community members in our area. We're always talking about nutrition and health, and we always have a giveaway that's inclusive. So for that day, we did infused water bottles, which are really cool. In the next picture, we do summer programs. So this one was with front yard bikes. And so there we also have a My Plate activity. And then we also always accompany with a food demonstration. And in the last picture, we work collaboratively with the Jack Fresh Market that they have on campus. And again, we always have tables where we talk about all the nutrition, health, and wellness opportunities and programs that we have that are free to the community. And we always have giveaways, incentives, and a little food demo.
SU Together, Move More, Eat Better. This is a program that was created at Southern University and can be replicated at any institution and to make it your own. So participants are able to come into our classroom and do hands-on experiential learning by cooking. They're able to develop hands-on cooking skills. They're able to explore nutrition and meal planning, to build smart shopping habits, to engage in wellness activities. We collaborate and partner with local physical activity instructors to introduce our participants to a variation of different types of physical activity that they can participate in, to open their mindset to trying something new or that they may not have tried before, for the SU Together initiative as a whole. We're able to also help them to cultivate sustainable and social connections. They are able to grow their own herbs and to cook together. They're learning flavors and balancing meals while exploring in this classroom setting. This is a way to have fun fitness and wellness activities for everyone ages 18 and up. And here are just a few photographs from this class that we host. We've been hosting this class since 2020. You'll see here that they are able to get into the kitchen and prepare these items. We participate in physical activities. As we said, this particular picture highlights our Pilates instructor. We also collaborate with our extension department and work. We have the nutrition educator come in to provide the nutrition education component for this class.
Another initiative that we started was our So-and-So class. So with this initiative, we partnered with the Fab Lab, which is an organization on Southern University's campus. And this one was to really hit on the wellness part of our grant. And so we're basically just teaching simple day-to-day skills. So the skills and tasks covered in our various classes are threading and basic operation of a sewing machine, creating patchwork designs, how to add buttons and simple embellishments. And then in our last class, we had a Halloween themed class, and we were able to create festive pieces. So we all made little bags, which is really cool and simple. The class is about an hour. And so in the pictures, there's Dr. Benson, who is over the Fab Lab and is also a professor and chair at Southern University. And so she takes the lead on being able to allow us to help host these classes. And so in the pictures, you see how we did basically how to use a sewing machine and just learning all the parts of a sewing machine, because it's a lot, and how to thread and make sure it's threaded properly and to keep it threaded. How to be able to sew in a straight line, which is very important. And then in the pictures below, these are from our last 2 classes that we held this month. One where they made like a little Halloween decorative banner that you can place. And then the second one is the bags that we made last Thursday in our so-and-so classes, which were really cool and simple. And again, all these tasks we're able to do in an hour. So it's just really cool to, be able to learn, new things.
In addition to hitting on the wellness component, it also hits on the quality of life aspect of our grant. It gives individuals an opportunity to learn a new skill. Instead of going to somewhere to pay to patch your pants or to learn to get someone to put a button on for you, you're able to learn these skills and keep you for the rest of your life, and also save yourselves money on the front and the back end. Impactful partnerships through the Southern University's garden initiatives. We work with a plethora of schools, faith-based institutions, housing projects, child development labs, and we do a variation of different gardens at each of these locations. What fits at one location may not fit at another location. It's not cookie cutter. So here you'll see we have a tower garden. This is something new that we have started to integrate into some of our sites because it just works well. Specifically at child development labs, these students are able to see and watch it grow every day that they come to school. They're also able to incorporate these items into their snacks and their meals. This is a garden here that we have on campus that one of our students oversees, and we're able to include these items in our Issue Together, Move More, Eat Better classes and lunch and learns and other events that we host on campus as well. This is Westdale Middle. They grew their own broccoli on this particular picture, and they've been growing items and going strong and collaborating with us for about 4 years now. This is at one of our faith-based institutions, Plainview Church, where they're growing some bell peppers. And this is at the YMCA, which is around the corner. We work with them all throughout the year, but this is for their summer initiatives. And then this is the Reaping of the Harvest from Scotlandville High School. This is their garden tower here, and they were able to, I want to say, harvest about 4 pounds of lettuce from this particular harvest.
Okay. And so, like we said, a lot of programming that we do is replicated. So gardening is a strong initiative that a lot of communities are interested in. So just like we do it at Southern, we do it at Tuskegee University as well. And so their program is Make Fruits and Vegetables Available for All. And so the objective is to establish raised bed gardens in selected Black Belt counties to increase fruit and vegetable intake among rural residents living in food deserts. So the Alabama Black Belt is an area marked by poverty, lack of access to resources, and increased rates of chronic disease, which are all the areas that we focus on, and not necessarily just those areas. Any community that wants to participate, we're always open and willing to help, and be there. And so also things that affected is the lack of physical activity and low consumption of fruits and vegetable intake is one of the contributors that leads to obesity and increase the risk of chronic diseases. And when they talk about lack of physical activity and lack of access, sometimes people might not live, close enough to be able to get those resources. And so this is one of the reasons why we have the garden initiative.
And so in Alabama, a lot of the gardens they take them out into the community and they allow residents to put them in their yards or at sites that they provide nutrition education classes at. And so overall, partnering and forming collaborations we cannot do this work without forming and establishing these relationships. And so if you would like to learn more about the 1890 Center of Excellence for Nutrition, Health, Wellness, and Quality of Life, and anything that we have presented here today, or anything that we have not presented today, please feel free to get social with us and contact us via email, check out our website, and our social media platforms. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you at an event near you hosted by the Center of Excellence.